motorcycle repair shop and a biker bar, so yeah, motorcycles. Hey, my name is Michaela, and I'm here because in just a few short weeks I will be starting student teaching, which is really exciting, and I wanted to start this channel to document my experiences throughout the process, so that I can really look back and see my own thoughts and experiences and feelings throughout this thing that I'm going to be doing, and also kind of give some idea to other people out there who might be starting student teaching and looking for a resource on you know, what they might expect, because obviously everyone's experience is different, but I just kind of wanted to put my 2 cents out there, because when I was looking for stuff, I just couldn't really find a lot out there. Something I want to do is document throughout my experience, so more of like a weekly basis, daily, who knows, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what I'm here for, and I'm excited for it. To do all of that, I made this channel, and I figured for my first video I'd share a little bit about myself, because who the heck wants to hear some random lady talk about her experiences, right? You want to know the person deeply, so I'm going to share all my deepest, darkest secrets with you in this first video, which I'm really nervous about. But no, I am going to share with you though a little bit about myself and kind of how I got to where I am, because where I'm at right now in my life, and how I got to deciding to be a teacher is a little bit different than I think a lot of the traditional paths. So I mean, that might affect my experiences and my thoughts and feelings throughout my student teaching time. But yeah, so here we go. Who am I? Just basic question right off the bat, right? We want to know who we're talking to. Well, my name's Michaela, like I said. I am 27, which is kind of what I mean when I say that it's like a little non-traditional path there. Despite what people might think, I am not in high school. I get that question a lot. But no, I'm 27. I'm not 16, so. What is my story? How the heck did I get to being 27 years old and I'm just now student teaching, right? Well, ever since I can remember, like middle school, maybe earlier than that, I wanted to be a vet, and I wanted to go to vet school, and I wanted to work with animals because I love them and they're amazing. I still do. But yeah, so that took me through college. I majored in math, minored in bio and chem. I was in the pre-vet program, and I graduated with that, still thinking I was going to go to vet school. I was accepted, and through the summer after college, I thought I was going to vet school. I, got prepared. I bought my stethoscope. I signed a lease. I found a roommate. I talked to my classmates online, and yeah, I thought that's what I was going to do. Throughout that summer after college, undergrad, I learned a lot more about myself, which is what people say, right? I learned about myself, I learned who I am, but it's true, I did. And I started looking at what I actually want to do with my life, and I created a mission and vision for my life. And as I did that, I realized that what I actually want to do is not working with animals every single day. I wanted to work with people, and I wanted to help people learn about who they are and encourage them and help them through growing. And that was what I started realizing is what I'm really, really passionate about. And so over the course of that summer, I started realizing, hey, maybe vet school is not what I want to do. And obviously it was like a hard decision, because I was already, signed up for my classes. I had a lease and a roommate and all this stuff that, if I decided not to go to vet school, I was gonna be letting down all these people and the dream that I had had my entire life. But I finally made the decision, thinking, obviously I like animals, but I think going to vet school would just be a really expensive hobby for me. I wouldn't be doing the thing I was most passionate about. And at that time I didn't really know what it was yet, but I knew it had to do with people. And so 2 weeks before I was scheduled to move to Minnesota for vet school, I dropped out. I didn't drop out. I took myself, I withdrew, and I let someone else on the wait list get their dream, which is great. And it was hard, but I did it, and I felt so settled doing it. It felt so right. And that's when I was like, okay, I think I might want to be a teacher. And at that point, I thought I wanted to be a high school teacher because I thought I hated kids, like absolutely hated them. I thought they were annoying, I thought they were weird, I had no idea how to interact with them. So I was like, I like high schoolers, they're closer to my age, I can relate to them a lot better, I can talk to them super easily. So I was like, I'll be a high school teacher. And so for the next couple years, I just kind of looked around for schools. I started working at a college full-time, and as I was there, I saw that they had this master's program to get your initial teaching license. And I was like, well, I want a more in-person experience. I want an actual class with deadlines and homework and everything. I don't want to self-pace this thing. And so I was like, why not sign up for the program at the school that I'm working at right now? And so I did that. The only thing was that they only had a program to get your license to teach 1st through 8th grade. So they didn't have a high school program. And at this point I was like, you know, I guess I'll just do this for now. If I decide I want to teach high school in the future, I can just, you know, add on a license or something from my understanding of how that works. That's what I thought I could do. And so I went forward with it, still thinking I want to teach high school. That's what I want to do. I took a literacy class, how to teach literacy, and so it talked a lot about how to teach literacy to early elementary. And for this class, I had to go and shadow a kindergarten classroom. And so I did that. I scheduled it, and I was like super nervous. I was like, ugh, I hate this. Like, I don't want to go into a kindergarten classroom. Like, I hate kids. Like, what the heck? And even throughout this course, I was like, this is solidifying my thought that I do not want to teach elementary because this is so slow. Like, I have to teach them like letters and like how to read. That's so slow. Like, I want high schoolers who like know what the heck they're talking about and like can understand a sentence that I'm telling them or whatever. But yeah, so I went to this kindergarten classroom and with the mindset, oh, this is gonna suck. And I was there for like maybe 90 minutes and I left, and it was the most amazing experience ever. Like, my perspective completely shifted, and I was like, I think I'm on board. I want to teach the lowest grade I can. So my license won't be kindergarten, but at this point I was like, I want to teach 1st grade. Like, kindergarten would be ideal, but 1st grade, awesome. But really what shifted it for me was I realized that the younger kids, they are so open to sharing their thoughts and their real feelings, and if you ask a question for them to think about and answer, they're all gonna do it. They're all gonna actually share. They're not worried about looking stupid like high schoolers would be. They're not at the point where they think they're too cool for you or too cool to like answer a certain way. They're just gonna like share their actual thoughts with you, and that's what I loved, and that's what I was really excited about. The kids are just positive. Like, they want to explore and they want to learn things and they want to discover. They don't know the world and they're excited about everything because the world is cool and they have never seen half the stuff you're going to show them. What are my expectations for student teaching? Well, even at this point, I still feel really inexperienced in regards to actual like teaching stuff. So my expectations might be super wrong, and I have no idea, so it'd be kind of cool if I continue doing this to look back at this video and see, wow, Michaela, you were super wrong about like everything. I am hoping, maybe it's not really an expectation, I'm hoping that my cooperating teacher is really understanding and nice, but also like really good with feedback. I'm hoping to get along with her. If not, that would suck. But part of me is like, I've heard horror stories about student teaching, so I'm just hoping that that doesn't happen. I'm expecting to be stressed out, and it takes a lot to stress me out. So the fact that I'm expecting it kind of sucks because it scares me, because when I get stressed out, it means that like a ton is on my plate, like way more than I think what normal people's stress levels would, I don't know. You know what I'm saying. I'm hoping for kids who like me. That would be nice. What I'm scared for is I'm terrified that my cooperating teacher will be mean or not willing to like explain things to me if I needed explained, and just like putting it all on me without explanation. I'm actually not scared that my cooperating teacher will be like that, because the communication I've had with her for the like 2 days has been really nice, and she seems like she'll actually be really helpful. But that's what I would be scared of. I'm sure you'll learn more about me as time goes on, but I'm really excited to be here, and I'm excited to start. I feel like I'm gonna be more nervous as we get closer, but I'm excited. If you have any cues, leave them in the comments. To my 3 subscribers, thanks for subscribing to me. And if you're interested, feel free to subscribe and follow along, right? Anyway, goodbye. I will stop now. I have no idea how to end this thing. See you later.